Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, well, guide series I should say, and that is for Digimon Rumble Arena 2. It's another obscure fighting game, Smash ripoff as well, so that's 2 check marks for a new guide series. And today, the reason we're looking at this game is just because I have it. And today we're looking at Biyomon, the F tier character, and the only F tier character because she's the worst character in the game. Microman Syndrome has none. Now that will be coined when there's only one really bad character in the game. Yeah, she's really bad. I'll show the tier list here on screen to show you just how many characters are above her. Yeah, so she's bad for a couple of reasons. First off, she doesn't have a triple jump or a glide, even though she's a bird. What? Also, if you're wondering this whole setup, go watch the trailer. I have it in the card and in the description. So she doesn't have a triple jump, because she's apparently not a bird. And she doesn't have a glide, so that already puts her at a disadvantage. Because if she had a triple jump or a glide, that would make her a little bit better. But she doesn't. Sad. Now, let's get into her attacks. So let's get up close here. Her jab is extremely fast, like one of the fastest moves in the game. But it's just too fast and there's not enough range on it. The same thing for a crouch attack. Too fast, not enough range. She suffers from what I like to call too fast, too furious syndrome, where a character's moves are fast, but they just don't have range. Right? Same thing for her up attack. Too fast, doesn't work. But once we get into aerials, get way better. As I just showed, her Nair. Best rookie Nair in the game. Now what's a rookie? Well, there's several classes of Digimon. So this is their evolution or Digivolution chart. In Training 1, in Training 2, Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, Mega. So I will be referring to those in this video. So she has the best Nair out of all of them, out of all the rookies. And she's like really good. Like really good. This Nair is her main combo starter, her main just damage output. But unlike Microman, who only has, again, one good move, she has several, and that combo nicely into her Nair, so she isn't as bad as Microman. Again, her up air suffers from too fast, too furious syndrome, and her down air, which is a ground pound, which is the same for all characters. They just go straight down. It's just bigger for certain characters, you know what I'm saying? So overall, these moves are pretty much the same, it's just, you know, some are bigger, so I'm not going to really cover those unless they're, like, really good. So yeah, overall her attacks are mediocre at best and bad at worst. What about her specials? Horrible. So, Spiral Twister, Toral Twister, Moral Twister, I don't even know what this move is called. But it's bad, because it has a ton of startup lag. So unlike most characters who could just run a direction, turn around, quickly turn around, and then do a special move, she can't do that because there's so much start lag on this move. Why? No other character has this much start lag on a move like this. Why? Why did it need to be her? Same thing for a down special. See, if this was a charge move, it'd be fine, but it's not. I'm pretty sure they wanted this to be a charge move, but then they just kind of scrapped it halfway during development, and then they just never fixed it. So now there's just a bunch of start lag on this, and I feel like she's trying to do a bad ripoff of Sonic the Hedgehog. So, already a bad start, and it gets worse. This up attack, which is one of the uppercut moves, as I like to call it, where they do kind of a spin move, up, kind of up and forward. It doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't go that high, it only goes as high as a jump. It only goes as high as a jump. Most moves go as high as like a double jump or more. Why does this only go as high as a jump? It shouldn't go that low. And it doesn't go that much forward. It doesn't have range. It doesn't have disjoint. It's just a bare bones move. And her grab here is pretty pitiful, but again, I'll give her a heavy pass because a lot of rookies have bad grabs. But still, come on. Now, if you, I mean, a block, well, I'll cover that in the guide, but in the full guide for the full game. But yeah, she really doesn't have anything. Like, she's getting beat up. Well, she can't really escape from that. She doesn't have any fast enough moves. Maybe her uppercut. That's about it. But her combos aren't half bad. I'm gonna say that. Her combos aren't half bad. So I'm gonna show you. So Nair into crouch attack. That's a good bread and butter combo. It's not bad. And what I'm doing here, healing Magna and Digimon, I'll cover that again in the full game guide, but it's a mechanic using 2 buttons. So yeah, really, overall, not horrible as Biyomon, but pretty bad. Birdramon. So, Birdramon. These videos are going to be long because they're going to be like 3 times. Birdramon. So, Birdramon, right? You may think, oh wow, she just turned into her champion form. She should be better. No, 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 no. So, no, she's just horrible. See, she's constantly flying. You would think that she would have triple jump. Nope, just a double jump. Can't glide. Can't do nothing. So, overall, pretty bad. Why does she need to have a triple jump or glide? She's a bird. Like, okay, Biyomon, I could accept. Wings are too tiny, but this is a bird. This is a bird. And she also suffers from too fast, too furious syndrome. Jab, too fast, too furious. Just way too fast. And it doesn't have enough range. Same thing for a crouch attack. I mean, it's not as fast, but still, it just doesn't have enough range to be classified as good. And it's so low to the ground that you can just kind of jump over it. Her up attack here, it doesn't go straight up. It kind of goes at this angle, which is better, but it just goes at this angle here, and you can again jump over it. That was not a horrible move. This move I'm giving kind of I'm giving more shit than it deserves. It's still a good move. And her aerials are where it gets interesting. She does this for her Nair. Yeah, you would think that'd be her downer, but no, that's her Nair, because all down airs are the same in this game. But unlike other characters that have unique Nairs where it goes from one area and then goes forward, it goes downwards at an angle, which makes it kind of awkward to hit. It's a really good approach option, but that's about it, and it's kind of just meh, you know? Like, it's good in certain situations, and that's it. And her up air is literally the same as her up attack, so it has similar problems, but it isn't as bad. Because this one actually hits more, this one, since it hits forward, it's also kind of a good approach option, and it's a better alternative to the Nair. But again, very specific, and ground pound is the same as most characters. Her grab, it's awful. Why would you put this much lag on a grab? She goes, okay, I'm gonna grab, let me twist my neck, and then, there we go, then I chomp. Why? Why does it need to be this laggy? So, let me just get Magna and Digimon over here. That's his grab. I'm gonna press these buttons at the same time. This move finishes, yeah, even though it's a slight bit later, that slight bit is just more time that your opponent gets to punish you for whiffing it. Why is it this slow? And now, let's get into her specials. Whew, are these bad? That seems good, right? Meteor Ring seems great. It goes really far. It does a big explosion. It must do tons of damage, right? Wow. I only... Oh, wow. It does so much damage. Granted, he has the greatest health and defense. But still, like... And you want to make this move better? Well, you're going to have to wait a whole second. It doesn't go any farther. It just adds more. So it would only do 3 times, 4 times more damage. That wouldn't even be half the health bar for a maximum defense. I mean, yeah, this would be more effective on other Digimon, but the fact that you need to charge it makes it 10 times worse, because charging it just wastes time. So this move overall is kind of bad. Unless you're fighting a rookie, then it's broken. Top tier character. Up special. I know I kind of went out of order here, should have gone for down special, but it doesn't really matter. The up special is, again, super laggy, and for some reason she teleports forward only a slight bit, and then goes up. Why doesn't she just go up? I feel like that's what they were gonna do, but they messed up on coding. What? Phoenix Rising. That sounds like a Phoenix Wright game. But yeah, this move is really good. Like, it's your best special. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good move. But the teleport just makes it laggy. But this move is really fast. I'm gonna give it a bit of slack. It is really fast. So yeah, it's a pretty good move. But her down smash. The fire should come out immediately. Why does it take so long? Why? Like, it shouldn't take that long to come out. Like, by the time you start the move, your opponent's probably gonna hit you. Yeah, it's split second, but still. And even then, it doesn't do that much damage. Like, here we go. It does the same amount of damage as probably 2 of her little pop rockets from Meteor Ring would be. So, what makes this move better or useful? I mean, in the air it's pretty good, because it pushes you back, because it doesn't have that teleport. So in the air, a great move. This is a really good move in the air. Like, no joke. This is probably one of her better moves to use in the air. So if you want to use this move in the air, go ahead. And that's a valid option. So overall, not horrible, but pretty bad. Also, just the janky hitbox on this character is really bad as well. Now, let's Digivolve into Garudamon. Now, one thing I do have to mention is that Mega level, or actually no, this is technically Ultimate level Digimon, because, you know, since there's only 3 stages of Digivolution, a lot of characters skip from Champion to Mega, which shouldn't happen, but, you know, coding restraints, and also, this is on the GameCube, size restraints. Now, Ultimate and Mega level Digimon have charge attacks. So how do you do a charge attack? Well, you press the shoulder button, and then the special move. And here's hers. So it goes straight forward. It's not a horrible move, but it's not great either. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it just has start lag. That's the problem with all these moves. They just have horrible start lag. So let's get into her moves again pretty quickly, since, you know, I don't want this video to be 20 minutes long. Her jab is really good. It's fast, but it's not like so fast that you can't hit it, and it's got some just joint second speed. And her crouch attack is just as good. Again, really good move. But again, it suffers from range, and her up attack also suffers from. Again, she's a better character, obviously, but she just suffers from range like the rest of her line does. But her Nair, beautiful. It's a great burst option. It lets you move freely around the stage, and it does great damage. This is, again, very good improvement over Bergermon's. This should have been Bergermon's Nair, right? And they should have both had the same or similar Nair, but no, she got that other weird move. And her up attack is actually horrible, and her ground pound is nothing special. But like, this Nair already improves her tenfold just because this is a really good move, because it allows you as a quick burst option to move around the stage. And now let's get into something else. Something with specials. So there's something else I forgot to mention. Is that when you have full meter, you can do a special. How do you do a special? Well, you press the R button on GameCube. And here's her. It's an Ultra. Not a Super, an Ultra. Basically, when you press it, she does this giant explosion. It's pretty fast for an Ultra, and I ain't gonna lie, it's one of the better Ultras. But due to Ultra's restrictions, you can't activate it in the air. Because if you could activate this move in the air, best move, best Ultra in the game. Or one of the better Ultras, I should say, not best Ultra. I'm giving it too much credit. But it would be so much better. I'm not gonna even exaggerate, because of how good it would be. But again, game mechanics, you can't activate them in the air or while crouching. You have to be standing still. You can't even activate them while moving. You have to be standing completely still. Which isn't a bad thing because you can just do split second and then do it, but still. Now, for specials, let's get into that. Her neutral special is this really good Phoenix themed projectile that goes extremely far. Like I'll move Magnanimon so you can see. Look at how far that thing goes. It goes all the way across the stage. Really good move. This is a really good move. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great projectile. But you got her down special, which is, I don't even know what this thing does. It's just like a very slow slam attack. Like, I don't even know how much damage this thing does. Well, let me heal here with Magnanimon. Yeah, that's a great damage, but it takes 20 years to charge up. Yeah, that's really gonna help me in a battle. Like, I mean, maybe you can do like some landing tricks with it. Like, since it brings you straight down in the air, so maybe you could like do something like this. But again, I don't think that's really a good strategy. Also, Garudamon still doesn't have a triple jump or glide. Look at the size of her wings! What are you talking about? She can't triple jump. Look, Magnanimon can glide. Why can't you? And for up special, this is a really good move. I'm not gonna lie, it's fast. While it doesn't go much forward, it's still good for catching aerial opponents as well as just getting height in the air. So it's kind of like an extra jump. It's really good, I'm not gonna lie. Well, it's not the greatest uppercut style attack. I think it's one of the better ones. Probably the best out of a lot of the characters. Since there isn't a lot of uppercut attacks in the game, there's not much competition. But still, again, a good attack. Well, why does her previous forms have to be so bad? Garudamon is great, but the effort it takes for her previous forms just to get there is just so much effort. It's painful. Like, I will show Biyomon's and Biyomon and Virgimon's stats. They suck. Like, their stats aren't even that great. Like, Jesus Christ, do they suck. So overall, what do I gotta say? Biyomon, unreliable, has end lag in places where it shouldn't. Virgimon, not reliable, has end lag in places where it shouldn't. And Garudamon, a pretty decent overall character that can rarely ever, if ever, be played because of her previous form's downsides. That'll be it for this video, I guess. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.